Hello everybody. It's a nice day today, so I have the window cracked. I would like to do makeup. It is both Ronry and Barbie right now. I didn't really bring any makeup over here, huh? I've been procrastinating a lot. And one of the things I've been procrastinating is doing a makeup video. But yeah. I hit play just to motivate myself to get started. So enjoy the kitty cam. I was about to get up. It's so nice and warm. Well, I'm gonna call her for a bit, and then I'm gonna go get my makeup. Oh, I never took my meds. That's right, my phone died while I was asleep, so my pill alarm never went off. Well, I'm over here putting on my headscarf and grabbing makeup, and y'all are enjoying the kitty cam. Let me talk to the YouTube AI. My name is Ronry, like Ronald Rihanna. Ronry, not Ron, Ronry. Alright? And I am a DID system, and Barbie is fronting as well. Okay, now the AI will be less confused in the AI summary. Yay! I believe that's all I need. Oh yes, the mirror. Of course I need the mirror. Also, those of you not from Appalachia, how would you write down how I pronounce the word mirror? I'm saying this word out loud. Mirror. If I wanted to enunciate harder, I would say mirror. And yes, I know my accent is heavily erotic. Heavily erotic, even for an American. I can say rural. Rural, 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 rural. It's not hard. It's my accent is so erotic that the hardest word in English to pronounce is not difficult for me. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. None of you are linguistics nerds. Okay, let's see. Barbie, what do you want to watch? Or not watch. Barbie, what do you want to wear today? Put that to the side. Where did... Hold on. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. We returned a few items and used the money to get a new NYX inky stick. NYX Epic Inky Sticks Cream Gel Liner Eyeliner in the shade Cobalt Click, waterproof. And we will be taking this on vacation with us. We got a pack today because we need to go to our dad's house to spend the night before we go to the airport first thing in the morning. There we go. I was telling somebody in the comment section on another creator who I am so proud of. He monetized, hold on, let me find his handle. His handle is It's Tyler Official. And in the comments, somebody was saying that they have low dexterity, so they were really appreciative of him testing the packaging on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Blush Trio in the new cool toned pink and purple shade, which looks absolutely heavenly. I love it. But he was saying it's a little difficult to open and close or something like that. Something to do with the packaging that I don't remember because I didn't pay attention to it myself. And someone in the comments was saying, thank you for letting me know. I'll skip buying this. I have low dexterity. And I replied, because I'm hyperverbal and I like to process by talking to people, regardless of if they ever reply. I said, when I do a product, I try to test if you can open it one-handed, which you can. Can we close it one-handed? Both because I'm a content creator and because I am a makeup collector, and in 30 years when I open a World War III makeup museum, I want to be able to point out to the people enjoying the museum that in the 20s and 30s we had a lot of inaccessible packaging in the makeup industry. Like, look how rolly this is. If I put this down, it'll roll away. That's a form of inaccessibility for some people. If it's too rolly, they can't get a good grip on it. So, enough yapping. Let's get to the point. I'm gonna warm it up on the back of my hand because it's brand new. Oh, it's already good to go. Never mind. And I know I'm being lazy by not washing my face. I will shower later today. I absolutely love this product. It goes on so easily. I am using the lightest of pressure, and it clings so well to the waterline. The only application issue I've ever had is if I need to reapply it, I have to reapply the whole thing to the waterline because it takes off the cured version when you apply it. So I would recommend taking it off with a Q-tip and then reapplying if you need to at all, but I've never really needed to. Neat, right? Magic Blush Trio.
Bougie today. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Blush Trio. Ooh, those of you who have been here a while know that we are going right for that purple shade called Queen. A lot of purples tend to blend out really pink or just the very toasty colors, so we're gonna see if this is a genuine true purple. I'm gonna be a bit of a rebel here. Ooh, she is creamy. I wanted to see.
Doesn't that look gorgeous?
Ooh, I didn't even press down. Right, so that might be a little bit too much, but let's blend this out with my finger and see where this goes. Definitely a lot more purple than some of the ones that we've tried before. Still had some on my fingers, so I want to see if we can build this up. Definitely blends out to be a more lavendery magenta, but now I want to try the second to lightest shade called Princess and see what that looks like. Ooh, this one is definitely very Barbie pink. My light on the right side broke, but you can definitely see how much more pink this is compared to the actual purple shade. I feel like the purple adds so much more depth to the face. I don't know too much about blush, but they're cute. They seem very buildable, and a little bit goes a long way. Like, I did not use very much at all. One huge con, though, I will say, is that the packaging is so freaking tight to open. Like, if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel or problems with your wrist, like, you will not be able to open this. It is insane. We got something a little bougie today. This is...
Now, I did a poll in creator discussion on Fury's Discord. By the way, if you haven't already, give Tyler a follow. He's wonderful. And he's monetized. It's really hard to monetize. You know, they've got to put out some quality stuff in order to monetize, you know? But anyway, I put a poll in Fury's Discord asking what color to do for a singing video. And somebody voted for a color that was not listed in the poll. I listed orange, teal, and I think red. No, green. Orange, teal, and green. And somebody said lilac. And I said, I can mix lilac. Let me try it. So for eyeshadow today, we will try to mix a lilac color. I'm going to start with Rad, which is pink. And Seriously, which is blue. It's hard to see in this lighting, but it's purple. So how do I get that on my face? It would be easiest to just do an ombre. Hello. I'm gonna do red on the inner corner. Meow. This is Seriously, which is blue. And now I need to clean up the edges. So I kind of created a purple in the center out of the blue and the pink. And now I must cuddle her because she demands cuddles. Yeah. You hear that subtle vibration sound? That is my chihuahua. Surprised she's not afraid of thunder. She was born between two hurricanes. Helene hit, power was out. She was born probably in my yard. Then Milton hit. No, wait. No. Hilton made landfall in Texas the day she was born in Virginia, and then worked its way up to Virginia. But Helene hit before that, from North Carolina. So 2 hurricanes hit, and then she was born in my yard while the destruction was still fresh. So I'm surprised she's not afraid of the elements. Up next, we've got Voluminous Original in Cobalt Blue by L'Oreal Paris. Who was I talking to the other day? Was it Dia? I think I was talking to that creator. She's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Her name is Dia something, and she refers to herself as brown. And she talks about how shitty a lot of makeup companies are towards brown women who are makeup creators. And I was telling her, oh yeah, L'Oreal, huh? Was it L'Oreal Paris? The French are like that. about, you know. I love being able to do that. Just like pull it forward when relevant. For those of you who are unaware, I have dreams of a future as someone in political office of some degree, like mayor or something like that. And if I were to move to France, it would be impossible unless I took off my hijab. A little fucked up, isn't it? That they force us to be more naked than we want to be in order to serve office, huh? Ever think about that? That people saying not to wear hijab or forcing women into more nudity than the women are comfortable with? Because that's really what's happening. If a woman doesn't want to wear it, don't force her to. But if she wants to wear it, don't force her not to. Can't we just have autonomy? Why does the government care so much about women? Is it because we are phenomenal and could decimate the government if we all stuck together and unified, and therefore the government needs to divide women in particular from having power because women are the most powerful in the world? Could be. Could very well be. Do you hear that crow? I got a recording of it the other day. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna post it. It barely shows the road. I'm just worried that somebody will dox me based off of my front yard. Well, dox me further than I've already been doxed. The reason I'm so public about living in Hillsville is because my enemies on Facebook found that out when my son's legal name got leaked from a private baby names group. I got ran out of that group because they said that the name Gilgamesh was too gendered. Meanwhile, they said that the name Oliver was not. Like, people came at me, like, trying to get me kicked out of the group, reporting me to the mods for what I had named my child. And what was, even before he was born, what I was planning to name him. I said if he was a boy, I was going to name him Gilgamesh. If he was a girl, I was going to name him the full version of Tiffany. And that way, if he transitions to binary female one day, he can ask me, Mom, Dad, what would you have named me if I was born a girl? Like a lot of trans people choose to do. And because I had two different names for two different sexes of my baby, people came at me with pitchforks, saying it was too gendered, and it went against everything that the group stood for. In another thread, somebody else said that they had named their daughter Oliver. Since I had been told by moderators to put content warning gendered names on my post, instead of moderating the people coming at me with pitchforks, I told this person so that they wouldn't get pitchforks towards them, hey, just so you know, if you have a gendered name in here, you gotta put a content warning. And people came at me with pitchforks again for just saying that as I fucking assumed, the moderation that applied to me should apply to other people. Apparently that's not true in that group. And they said that the name Oliver was not a gendered name. And somebody, I said to somebody, I am gentle parenting, and I am gender neutral parenting just like anybody else. I meant that as in anybody else who is gender neutral parenting. But somebody else took it to mean anybody else in this group. And they said, oh, so you speak for every single person in this group when you say that you're gender neutral parenting? And it's just like, so yesterday y'all come at me for having 2 different names for 2 different genders for the same child. And then today, for saying that I'm gender neutral parenting, which is what y'all were saying I wasn't doing by doing that, I am speaking over other people who are not gender neutral parenting? When I wasn't even doing that? So I replied to her with, I said, how many bees? B-E-E-S, like the insect. I said, how many bees? And she's like, pardon me? I don't understand. And I just left it at that. That's short for how many bees do you have up your ass? It's a Tumblr phrase from, like, 2008. I already did eyeshadow. Sorry, I'm Barbie now. I just... Oh, if it were a snake, it would have bit me. So here is... Well, you can't see, can you? Mascara. And as always, I will stand up facing the light after I'm done putting on all the makeup. I need coffee. My coffee's probably done brewing. I unfortunately ran out of coffee grounds. I need to text my aunt and see if either she or my older sibling is willing to buy me coffee grounds for a single day. 'Cause tomorrow I go to my dad's house. So it's literally just for the rest of the day. But the alternative is, like, not having enough energy to pack. Or possibly... Let me text my dad. Okay, I said, is there any way you could bring me 1 cup of coffee grounds, please? I need to make another pot before I pack, and I ran out this morning. If not, I'll text my sibling about door dashing it. Speaking of censoring people's names, did y'all see how excellently Beth edited the phone call to the detective where Beth gave the detective a piece of its mind? We're still working on Beth's pronouns. But yeah, Beth called the detective, said, get your act together, and used my legal name to refer to me, and said, leave Barbie out of this grudge. It's not about Barbie. It really isn't. But instead of saying Barbie, said, my legal name, as you do when you're working on a police case. And so we had to edit the audio out, and we had to censor the mouth. It's not a big secret. My first name is Sarah. Sarah Brianna Gaddy. It's just, I don't go by that name online, so my stalkers can't find me. But we are 30 minutes into a video, so they are not watching. just don't go around blabbing it, okay? I'm gonna do another coat of mascara now. Oh, hold on. Let me show you a flashlight on my face. See, isn't it beautiful? They're so cute. If you're wondering who I mean by haters, I'm not talking about just any run-of-the-mill haters. I'm talking about there's a specific Facebook group with over 4,000 members, and it is dedicated to just me. Just my system. Which they don't believe as a system. They think it's one person pretending to be a bunch of alters. They don't believe in dissociative identity disorder, and if they do, as an individual, believe in it, they don't believe I have it. If you ask me, Mally Holcomb is racist for not recognizing me and therefore fake claiming me, the person who helped her discover that she has DID, just because of a headscarf. And that was fucking racist. I guess I gotta wait for it to dry now. Oh wait, let me put the flashlight back on. Hold on. Pretty neat how my eye color turns reddish, rusty brown when it's in direct lighting, and black when it's in indirect lighting. Okay, I have my flashlight attached to the ring light from below. So hopefully you can see better now. So I've done eyes. I guess I should do a third coat of mascara. Where'd I put it? Okay, I found it. Somebody asked me a question. Hold on, let me reply to them. Okay, I'm using blush shade Lucky from Rare Beauty. Is it amazing how a little goes so far? Looks real good. I still need to wash the blush brush, so I am going to use a bigger powder brush to set the blush. It's always fun trying to explain to my Israeli friends how many diagnoses I have. Because, you know, they're from a place where they speak Hebrew, so the language could call my conditions something different. So I was like, today I was like, or was it today? Was it today or yesterday? It was yesterday. Yesterday I was like, have you heard of BPD, borderline personality disorder? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I've got that. Have you heard of narcissistic personality disorder? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, I've got that. I am going to use the Hard Candy Grip On Lock Major Hydration Setting Spray. I am going to use the big fluffy brush again, and I'm going to use the Profusion Lizzie McGuire holographic pressed powder, as well as the Wet and Wild Aurora Glaze. So first I'm going to do a layer of Lizzie McGuire. And now I will use the Aurora glaze. I hope it looks good because I can't see. It looks great. I need more setting spray. Now we gotta wait for that to dry. Looks great. Now I'm going to use the Chameleon Chrome lip foil in Halo's Way. I also should put on my glasses, huh? I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, I will see y'all in the next one. I will probably do a quick dishes live stream and use it to motivate myself to clean. I have to bag up all the trash in the mudroom. Unfortunately, I've run out of time to do a barrel fire and it's been raining nonstop all summer. So I will be going to the dump with the trash from the mudroom and all the trash in the house in its entirety. So I gotta bag it up and put it in the mudroom in bags so that it is ready to take out the door Monday afternoon. I will see y'all in the next one. Love you. Bye.